So, I'm trying. Hi, what's up? Today, in this essay, I will explain why girls' generation are those bitches. So what? Okay, here, let's be real here. SM is the blueprint. SM is annoying as fuck. Personally, I believe that the idols that they have in the industry are the best idols. However, SM is annoying. SM is annoying. To get SNSD to try to re-sign their contracts, they literally ruined their 10th anniversary promotions. They had, we didn't see any of the looks. We saw two looks. Two looks. One really ugly look for all night. I'm sorry, but it made them look weird. Like, we needed more. And we weren't getting more. We weren't going to get anything. We were going to get shit. They stopped making the albums. How do you sabotage your breadwinner and just stop making albums? Talk to me, SM. Let me know. Albums are different than here in America. It's not like you just get like an album and it's like a lyric book if you're lucky. Do they even still do that? I haven't bought an album since like Born This Way. Born This Way was the last album that I bought. A good album. We're talking about SM and Girls' Generation. Now, what do? They had 9 girls. What does that do? What does that do? Create variety. K-pop fans generally, if they like big groups, they like variety. This is the appeal that Twice has as well. JYP stole the idea from SM. That's what happened. And if you want to deny that, and if you want to believe that these rich CEOs aren't petty enough to do that with their products, they're groups to us, but in a grand scheme of things, products. If you think he's not petty enough to do that, you're lying to yourself. He brought Momo back for a reason. He made her sing. She did have a decent voice, but she's like Britney Spears now. Britney Spears had a decent voice back in the day, but she was made to sing that. She was made to sing in that. So now she sounds like this, and there's nothing we can do. There's nothing Momo can do. Dance. He got in trouble for sexualizing Twice, and then he made them do a cutesy concept. And then when that worked, he just made them go cuter and babyier for like a year because people rejected Signal. Everybody works hard to get to where they are, even idols that have bad music. It's not their fault that they're given bad music. They do have some solid songs like 1 to 10, Do It Again, TT, Knock Knock. Yes, it's filler. It's very much filler. We kind of forget that it exists, but it's good filler. Signal, All the Ones This Can Fight Me. All of y'all have terrible taste. And then like the ones after 2019 when like he let them rest after like overworking them in constant trips to Japan. Which is fine. Like it doesn't matter that he made his own version of SNSD. I actually like to see interesting versions of SNSD because it's interesting variations. Not like them, the girls in general, but that concept. Because basically it's the relatable. It's like if you took the popular girls in school and you made them singers. It's like a relatable girl next door vibe. They're not like super cute to where it seems a little cartoonish. They're not super badass to where you feel like they're breaking too many barriers. They're a very safe bet. And you can put them in a very public friendly way, like Genie for instance. I mean, it was kind of sexy for 2009, or which was like a Lolita sexy. We're gonna act like if you heard the demo song, you could tell it was gonna have a sexier vibe to it, but you get to kind of bend it. Except for with Twice, it was different because they just kind of like backtracked and then they just kind of like jumped forward. I don't know what that was, but it kind of gives you room. Groups try to do that. There were contenders that were gonna have like they had promise. Like Preston had so much promise, but Pleatus messed them up. Preston was like the mall girl version. Like if SNSD was like the dolls, and then like Twice was like the relatable besties, and then you had Kristen, who were basically like mall girls, like 80s mall girls, but like modern. That's the vibe they gave off. And like they literally had a music video destroying a mall. Like who does that in like 20 anything? They created the blueprint for girl groups. They tried to like have a Yuna. People try to have a visual like her or made something like Susie. SM and JYP set the standard for what it takes to have like a very successful girl group within the general standards, like within every, because 21 were different standards. They broke certain standards about what is an idol and stuff like that. We're gonna ignore the fact that YG called them ugly. We all know that YG called them ugly, but that doesn't defeat the fact that they were a different type of group. I think it's so weird that in the middle of YouTube videos that there's like ads in the middle of the video. It's weird. YouTube is weird. I'm making a video on it though. You know what made the group? You know what made SNSD and their sound? It's the fact that they had group harmony. They sung together. That's something a lot of groups now don't do. And the groups who do it now, who don't do it now, you can tell who obviously is a singer and who obviously isn't a singer. But when there's group harmony, everybody learns their voice, or at least their part. They learn how to sing at least within their own small range. But a lot of groups now, they don't do that and they can't harmonize. So they can't sing together to try to cover up any bad vocals and to try to get them better. So they just kind of sing their little 1 or 2 solo lines, and it's either okay or it's atrocious. And we just kind of have to deal with that. Like, they gave you albums, okay? Full albums. Yeah, you had like a few throwaway songs here and there. Lionheart was weird, but that's just because they didn't know what to do when Jessica was gone. They come in and try to make their version of that, but kind of falling short a little bit, is that sometimes they have a visual that doesn't necessarily do anything. Usually the visual is just kind of like, they're like lead dancers or they can do something. But like, maybe they have a variety. No, they don't. No, they don't. Now they don't. I'm sorry. They don't have variety now. A lot of them are just kind of like visuals and they're sub vocals just to be a sub vocal, just to have a visual. So Mnet tweeted GG and a Superman symbol and sent all of us into a fury. Well, not a fury, because like we don't really believe in anything anymore, especially if it doesn't come from SM directly. But still, there was hope, and who else would be GG? Who else? Well, it was for a rap battle show, but Helium's gonna be on it. But they knew what they were doing. They were playing with us and our emotions, and like the whole basis of me even making this video is kind of. But hey, the video happened.